I want to show you this. I made this shared drive for Nicole's interior design business. We kind of have folders everywhere. So I went in, made a shared drive so it's easy. Anything that's uploaded is automatically shared. We don't have to go in and be like, now I'll share it with her or whatever. So there's the clients tab. We can go in there. We look in 25. We got folders for everyone. We've got a whole client tracking system of intakes. We've got sales spreadsheet for like when she orders stuff for clients. We've got a master spreadsheet for tracking her hours. We kind of go back over to creative resources. This is just kind of how I organize all this: brand photography, logos, portfolio work, reference image. My whole thing is like you should be able to find anything in like 30 seconds to a minute. Then we've got, this is the operations. The templates are the big ones in this. If we go in here, we can see I made invoice templates because I wanted to get rid of we use this thing called Honeybook, which is a SaaS. So, whatever, we just have to pay for it. So I can send this, I can send that email, then I can send that. This is like reimbursement invoices. It's like we have taxes for buying stuff, so I can put the tax rate in there. Anyways, it works just like a normal invoice, but now I'm not having to pay for another company to do this, which is kind of cool. Big two are, this is like a client onboarding form. So if we look at this, we send this to new clients, blah, blah, blah. They fill it out. Once they fill this out, it will ding a bunch of automations that I'll talk you through. And then the other one is like we have a proposal and a contract template. So basically, once we get a new row in there, it's going to send an email to a client, say, hey, thanks so much for doing this. We're going to get back to you within 48 hours. It's going to create a new folder for this client, which I'll show you that in a second. And it's going to populate that folder with a proposal already in there. So this is our template, but then it will start to fill it out where you'll see the client name, the date, the client email, the address, the type of project. We still have to fill in the design direction and the scope of work, which makes sense. And then this is the rest of the contract that we send them. And then boom, they sign it and we can send it through. There's a thing called PandaDoc that we've been using that is like free signing thing. So if we go back to our clients, so if I had just I just filled it out for me, then boom, you can see it created this new folder for me with the proposal in there with my name and all that stuff in there, which is kind of great. So I didn't have to do that. It just automatically did it. And then if I go back to this client tracking, if I look in this master spreadsheet, basically Nick hour tracking, I still have to like write in that I'm a new client in the drop down menu. But once I do, basically, it's like you can fill all this in and then fill in the hours, fill in the time travel, which that is like billed at 1.25. We can say it's paid, blah, blah, blah. And then what is cool is like if we look down here, then it will automatically create from the templates a new tab for me, and then or for this client, then I can click there, and then I have this. I just like exported all that to this one tab, which is me. So then I can see how many hours this client has worked, how much we got to charge him, blah, blah, blah. And that would work as well for the other spreadsheet. You can see right down here, Ingram. So yeah, I kind of got it all pretty automated, which is cool. There's still a few things you got to do, and I'm looking into automating those further, but it's a pretty fun thing. And either way, it's like cleaning this up is pretty awesome.